Algebra 2, Unit 3 study guide. We're going to look at the Concept 14 problems. So those are numbers 7 through 7, 8, and 9. So in number 7, we're adding those two polynomials. So essentially what you want to do is just add your like terms. So start on the left with the negative 9x to the fourth, and then scan for other x to the fourth. So we have negative 8, so together that will give us negative 17 x to the fourth. And then I recommend crossing off the ones that you combine. If you look at 7x cubed and scan, there's no other x cubed, so we can't combine that with anything. Now I've got 4x, and then I'm scanning, and I can combine that with the 1x. I have negative 7 minus 3 more. And then I also have my negative 10x squared from my second one. Now I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this in standard form. So I'll start with my x to the fourth term, and then x cubed, and then I'll write my x squared term, plus 5x minus 10. You know that you have added everything you can when you don't have any repeats with your exponent terms. Now on number 7, we're going to take the first polynomial and subtract the second. So just rewrite that first polynomial, and then notice I have the second one after the subtraction sign. You can think of that as a negative 1, and so we're going to distribute that negative. So it will change all the signs of the terms in that second polynomial. So we'll actually add 8x to the fourth, we'll add 10x squared, subtract our x, and then add 3. Then just go through and combine your like terms. So we have negative 9 plus 8x to the fourths, which will give us negative 1x to the fourth, 7x cubes, and no other x cubes, so we'll just bring that term down. We've got 4x minus 1x, so that'll give us a positive 3x. Negative 7 plus 3 will give us a negative 4, and then we have a 10x squared. And then I want to write my final answer in standard form. So I'm going to rearrange and move my 10x squared after my x cubed term. And then I'll just finish plus 3x minus 4. And then that's my polynomial simplified. All right, let's look at number 9. So in number 9, we're going to multiply those two expressions together. If you like to use the box method, you can set it up like that. I prefer just to distribute. So I'm going to start with my first term and just distribute it to every term in my second expression. So I'll get 3x cubed, 6x squared, negative 18x. Then just move to the second term in your first expression. When you multiply, you get negative x squared, negative 2x, and then plus 6. Now let's just combine like terms. So we'll have 3x cubed, and then 5x squared. Negative 18 minus 2 more is negative 20x, and plus 6. Just check and make sure you've combined everything you can, and you are done. On number 10, we're taking x minus 3 times itself. So just write it next to each other, and then let's just distribute. So we'll get x squared minus 3x, move to your second term, minus 3x, and then plus 9. So when we combine, we get x squared minus 6x plus 9. All right, that concludes the problems on Concept 14. So you can go to the next video to watch the review problems over Concept 15.